How to hire someone to do internet marketing for you from the Philippines. Internet marketing requires so much work and a lot of skill, and it's really easy to find someone in the Philippines who has the skill and the time, and they're affordable, and they can do it for you. So I get asked all the time, how do I hire someone to do internet marketing for me? So I'm going to give you 7 steps to hire an internet marketing specialist in the Philippines. Step number 1 is decide what it is you're looking for. Look, internet marketing is a gigantic topic. You're not just marketing a website, you're doing Pinterest marketing, you're doing YouTube marketing, you're doing social media marketing, you're doing pay-per-click marketing. There's all kinds of things that you're doing. Now, don't get me wrong, you can have someone do a whole bunch of those, but one person isn't going to do everything. So the first step is to decide what kind of marketing you're looking for. So for this example, I'm going to use SEO, search engine optimization, as the marketing thing that you're going to look for. Step number 2, head over to OnlineJobs.ph for Philippines and browse resumes of people that are relevant to your skills. For this example, you're going to head over to OnlineJobs.ph. In the search box, type in SEO. And then you're going to start looking at a bunch of resumes. You're going to get thousands of resumes. The second step is to look at a bunch of resumes and determine 2 things. So you're trying to determine salary, number 1. You're going to look at people and you're going to see, oh, this person wants $800 a month for full-time work. This person wants $600 a month for part-time work. This person wants $1,500 a month for full-time work. So you're going to get a really good idea of salary. And you'll see like, oh, this person is brand new. They want $400 a month. This person is really, really experienced. They want $900 a month. This person is really experienced and they want $1,800 a month. And so you get a good idea of like, okay, I see that a really experienced person is worth about this much and a new beginner is worth about this much. The second thing you're looking for is what skills do people have? Do they have SEO experience and other marketing experience like Pinterest marketing or YouTube marketing or social media marketing? Can I find someone that can do multiple things for me? Step number 3 is to post your job on OnlineJobs.ph. Now that you've figured out salary and skills, you go to post your job and you're going to have to write 4 things. You're going to have to do a title, you're going to have to do a description, you're going to have to do a salary, and you're going to have to pick some skills. And now that you've looked at resumes, you'll have a really good idea of those 4 things. Step number 4, now that you've posted your job and you have a whole bunch of applications coming in, is to interview people with questions. So the mistake that most people make is they want to jump straight to a Skype interview. For me, the way that I do this is I send a whole bunch of emails across a bunch of days and I ask a bunch of questions. So I'll ask 1, 2, 3, 4 questions in an email and I'll send that email to a whole bunch of people. Then I look at their responses. And in doing this, you're looking for a bunch of things. You're looking at their attention to detail. You're looking at how quickly do they respond. You're looking at how good is their English. You're looking at what their experience and their skills are. And you're looking to see, are there any red flags? So in doing the email process, you're going to have a whole bunch of people weed themselves out. You're going to weed a bunch of others out. You're going to end up with a small pool. Now's an acceptable time to either do a Skype interview or step 5, which is give them a test. In step 5, you're going to test a number of people, a few people, maybe 2, 3, 5 people, and give them a test of like something that's relevant to what you're doing. Hey, I want you to do Pinterest marketing, so what would you do in this situation? Or you're going to do SEO for me, give me a list of keywords that are relevant to my website. These are just some examples of tests that you might do. Just so you know, if it's going to take them longer than half an hour to do this test, you should pay for it. So maybe you're paying $10 or $20 and maybe you test 5 different people. It costs you $50 to $100 to figure out who's really good. In addition to figuring out who's really good, more important, you're looking at who do I work well with? So someone that's doing this test might end up, you might end up feeling like cringy when you get an email from them. You're not excited, it's not great. Someone else you might be super excited about getting an email from them. And that's a good indicator of who you want to hire. Step 6, negotiate your terms. So this is a good time to start negotiating salary, hours. Are they going to work a specific fixed set of hours, or are they just going to work whenever they want? Are they going to work 40 hours a week, or are they going to work 20 hours a week, or whatever it is? Paid time off, holidays, these are all good things to negotiate. If you haven't figured out exactly who you're looking to hire, who you want to hire yet, negotiating will often narrow it down better for you. Sometimes you'll find someone that this person wants $700 a month for full-time work, and their skills are the same as this person who wants $1,600 a month for full-time work. And I can kind of tell, I don't really see a difference between them except for in negotiating. I've done this multiple times where I found someone who was really great at a much lower salary because I went through this full process. Step number 7, hire the person. Offer them a job, preferably a full-time salaried job. In the Philippines, it makes a really big difference if they are full-time and salaried rather than either hourly full-time or part-time. The culture of the Philippines will give you a better experience if you hire them full-time salaried. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't hire someone part-time or hourly. It's completely acceptable. Just recognize that if you hire someone part-time or hourly, they're probably looking for a job with someone else, or they're working a job somewhere else. And a full-time job will always be the priority. My name is John Jonas, and I created a full system to walk you through from beginning to end of hiring someone, available at onevaaway.com. In my experience, most people are one VA away from changing their business, from changing the way that they work, from getting the help that they need, from cutting your hours down. And I want to walk you through that entire process, starting from like, what skills should you be looking for? Who should you be hiring? What you're looking for when you're looking at resumes, how to post your job, what questions I ask in the interview process, what are the red flags to be looking out for as you're hiring, how to narrow it down even better. I'll give you a tip of something to put in your job post that'll weed out 50% of applicants before you ever even look at them. OneVAaway.com is $49 and it comes with a money-back guarantee. If you don't find a great virtual assistant as you follow the process, which will take you about 2 hours, I will give you your money back, no questions asked. I've done this enough times and seen enough people go through this to know if you follow the process, you're gonna find someone great. And if you don't, I don't deserve your money. I will give it right back to you.